Grand Rising. It's your sister from another Mr. Lovely Fly Shy back with another video. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope you all are excited and ready and just as ecstatic as I am for this new year. Now, contrary to popular belief, it's just something about this new year in specific that I just know greatness is among so many of you. Breakthroughs await so many of you. I see a lot of you coming out of your shell, doing things that have never been done. I see spiritual awakenings for people that society has deemed either like a thug, a gangsta, of the lower frequency, so to speak. I just see so many people activating and becoming who they were truly destined to be. And you all, I'm in great spirits right now. I can hardly contain myself. I feel like jumping up and down and shouting, but I'm certain you all, well, some of you would probably misconstrue the sentiment, so I will think against it. But all I know is this morning, right before the sun rose, I did my morning walk and I went to 7-Eleven to get my goodies. And I looked up in the sky, I even tweeted about this. Sidebar, if you're not following me, I'm gonna insert my Twitter somewhere right here or right here, I don't know. But anywho, go ahead and follow me. I would love to have you. And as long as you communicate with me, converse with me, and things of that nature, I will certainly follow you back. I don't want to follow ghost pages. I don't want to follow people who do not support me. And who do not converse with me or are not on the same wavelength. So that's just a quick PSA. But anywho, I looked up in the sky, and this was, like I said, before the sun had rose, and this energy, I can't explain it. It was just this energetic thrust of, I want to say hope, an energetic thrust from our spirit guides, the Most High God of all things, our ancestors, and so on. I was just getting this big energetic just boom, I want to say big bang. As soon as I looked up, just something took over me in a sense, in a very positive way. And in a way that has inspired me to come to you all today with this video, but mostly it was confirmation. It was confirmation for the beautiful, glorious, vindicating year for so many of us. It's going to be our big debut, breakout year. Claim it in advance. And be thankful and grateful for all that you have, and even be thankful for the bad times. But just understand that there is something powerful amongst us in the sense of bringing forth balance, restoration, healing, transformation. And for some of us who have gone through what it is that I speak of, I'm certain you all feel it too. You feel like something just new, just a new brink of time, a new era, a new beginning. The title of this video is going to be 2020, The Enemy Let Loose. Pick a side. 2021, Ego, Death, and Tests. 2022, Greatness in the Air. Dare to get your share. I'm gonna say that again because the enemy just tried to take that from me, but we shall proceed. Drop a "we shall proceed" right now in the comment section right now for your girl, please and thank you. Greatness in the air. Dare to get your share. 2022. Like, come on, you guys. Are you listening to me? Greatness in the air. Dare to get your share. This is not just amongst me and the other chosen vessels of God, but this is amongst you. And it is never too late to get on a journey of self-mastery, self-discovery, and self-actualization, self-realization, and learn and unlearn. Well, learn new habits and learn healthier coping mechanisms, and just learn everything and more about yourself. But this is also about unlearning, up until this point, everything that was fed and put into you from this Western civilization, from the training and the programming that was instilled and embedded in you, from your parents, from your guardians, those in whom were supposed to, raise you right. But at the same time, they were only capable of doing what it is that they received. They were only able to give what it is that they received, excuse me. So I believe that this was the year that a lot of us just came into that realization. We had that mental breakdown that led us to this mental, emotional, psychological, and spiritual breakthrough, which is leading us into this financial abundance and this prosperity, this growth, this continued growth and betterment. It does not just end here. Yes, we have made it thus far, but the journey is just getting started, for the greater good, that is. As I was saying, greatness is upon us. Renewal is upon us. Balance is upon us. Renewed strength, growth, continued elevation, and betterment is upon us. Angel guides, the Most High, is assisting us with our grand transition into this new way of being, this new way of thinking, this new way of speaking, the way in which is most natural to us, except through years of indoctrination, years of programming, years of suppression, and other blinding mechanisms set forth to keep us down, to keep us unaware, and ultimately sleep to what really is before us, asleep to the truth around us, asleep to who it is that we are, that has lied dormant for so long. Spirit is talking through me, baby. Thank you, Most High Spirit of all things, Most High God of all things. I can't even talk because I feel like I feel something. I'm telling you guys, we did not go through all of that pain. We did not endure struggle, poverty, addiction for no reason. It was not in vain. You see, while I was getting ready in the bathroom just a couple of minutes ago, God was speaking to me. And God said, ask and you shall receive. And when God was speaking to me, he wanted me. He was actually, this is a word for me, but I know it's a word for someone out there as well. But God was just telling me, ask. If there's something that you need to know, if there is some confirmation that you need, whatever you ask and you shall receive. And God was also letting me know through various visions. God was showing me everything that I had been through. And as clear as day, I heard, these were your training grounds. You are ready now. Get in position to receive soldiers. Get in position to live the most grand, royal, and fulfilling life that those who lack the faith could only dream of. But you, not only do you dream it, you think it, you believe it, but it is a deep sense that you feel within you, a deep inner knowing that, you know what, greatness is upon me. Greatness awaits me. And as the Most High was dropping these gems on my spirit this morning, y'all, I was just like, whoa. He wanted me to tell you guys, never mind who they thought you were. I cannot be serious. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna cut this out, you guys. You guys have to accept the fact that I am goofy. The Most High is goofy. Like, our spirit guides, our angelic guides, they are goofy. They have a sense of humor. But no, it's real stuff. Never mind who you thought I was. Because God about to boss me up. Because God didn't boss me up, right? But no, it's some serious stuff. Never mind who they thought you were. Never mind the limitations that they placed upon you. Because this is your breakthrough year. Not only are you coming for everything the devil took from you, stole from you, whether that be your youth, by way of the trauma that you endured in your past, all them years going to be restored. All that pain that you endured, all that's going to be reversed. Greatness is here. 2021 was the year for us to really get it together, to really open our eyes and see, open our ears and hear, and take it serious. You see, we got our initial call last year. If you guys go back and just check out my journey, for those of you who have not been following me for a very long time, if you go back to my older videos, you'll see I was backsliding, child. I was living in the world. I was a hot tamale, all for the wrong things and for the wrong people. But I found myself. And to me, that is the grandest gift that I can ever ask for. Is knowing that I have found me and I am living in my purpose and I am walking in my purpose unapologetically, without shame, because that ain't from God, without fear, because that ain't from God, without doubt or worry, because that ain't for God. All is well. Everything is everything. As it pertains and relates to your greater good, everything is good. Nothing was in vain. My golden people, nothing was in vain. My soul family, nothing was in vain. Please, it is time. Hear me, because this is serious. God is preparing you a table right now. He is preparing a table for you right in front of your enemies, right at the feet of your enemies, who will then have to look up and see you rising, thriving, and shining, glowing in the glory. Never be afraid of sharing your transformation. That was another gem that God dropped on me this morning. And I also got further confirmation from another young lady's video, and she said something similar. Don't be afraid in this new season to accept all of the glory for God. All of the glory of God that He has for you. All of this newness. I'm picking up on new. Like, I just hear new. It's like a new beginning, something new. God is saying, receive it right now. Receive what it is that is in store for you. 2020 was your training grounds. 2019 was your training grounds. Everything from this point forward was your training grounds. But now you are entering into your royal priesthood. You are entering into your promised land. 2020, the enemy was let loose on us. But it was up to us to pick a side, to choose what side we were going to go on. And I don't mean pick a side as if we, as if we want to feel like we're better than anyone else. But, when you are God's chosen vessel, you can't just be around any old body. You can't just do any old thing. You may backslide here and there. We ain't perfect. We make mistakes. But the reality is we got that call back in 2020. And the choice was ours. It was up to us. Which side? Are you going to choose to live righteously? Or are you going to choose to remain in the matrix and be fed lies and continue to have your soul self hindered and lying dormant in the abyss, waiting to just awaken? This is deep stuff, you all. Back in 2020, when I was first going through my awakening stages, as I was progressing further and further into this journey of mine, when I was learning about, metaphysics and astrology and numerology and energy, I'm like, energy? What? I couldn't grasp it either. But it took going through the dark night of the soul, going through having experienced the ego death, and seeing the truth for what it really is. But we'll get into that deeper in our next videos coming up. But I would just like to conclude this message. Another thing that God has placed on my heart, and also, I don't know, like I was reluctant to doing this aspect of, bringing out this word to you all. But God, with the ask and you shall receive, God has been encouraging me to ask any of you, for those of you that it has been placed on your heart, if you would like to sow into this channel, please do so. All charitable contributions will go into the advancement of the channel. As we go into this new year, of course, everything is new, baby. Everything has to elevate. We all have to grow and transition into this new era, so to speak. And so if it is, placed on any of your hearts that, you have, whether you are an OG, been with me for the past almost 3 years, that I have been actively recording my journey and my, my trials and my tribulations, and sharing my testimonies with you all, regardless of how long you've been with me. If you would like to sow a seed into this channel, I will be placing my Cash App and my PayPal information down below, but I'll also probably just put it in the video somewhere. But I was like, God, I don't want to ask nobody for anything. But God, it's funny because as soon as I said that, I got on Facebook, right? And God had shown me this this quote, and don't verbatim, it's not verbatim, you all, so don't take it, word for word, but just listen to the message, right? But it said something along the lines of like a self-reliance syndrome. We have had to rely on ourselves for so long. We have had to, lick our own wounds. We have had to self-heal, self-soothe, and self-regulate ourselves for so long. And it's just like, in this season, God is asking us to ask, and we shall receive. God will place those of whom see that light in you, see the glory and greatness in you. He will send those people in our lives to sow a seed, to be a blessing. And God wants me to let you all know that it will be returned tenfold. You know, in this new season, because what I see coming also is this is a time that we really, especially the chosen vessels, like we really need to start sticking together, supporting each other, building our own communities. Like, I got a message and a word also. We will not be able to live in society again like we once did. The world as we know it has ended. It will never be the same. So pre-COVID days, pre-2020 and beyond, that's over. This is a new paradigm. This is a new shift. And I'm sorry, you all, that I'm getting passionate and I'm kind of like jumping from topic to topic, but no, like just follow me, right? But yeah, I was just like, God, I don't want to ask him, but you know, I don't want people to think like I'm a beggar. God was like, my chosen vessels will never have to beg for bread. You are not a beggar. And I was like, okay, God, all right. But again, it's all about that redirecting, that realigning, and that unlearning of what it is that we have been taught. So in closing, if you enjoyed this video, please do not hesitate to like. Please make sure that if you are subscribed, that you hit that notification bell so that you never miss any content from me. Also, comment. I do love all of your comments. Follow me on my social medias. But again, as I mentioned, you all do have to, like, you know, converse with me. Like, let's, you know, I just don't want to follow people and I'm just like following them. It's like, why am I following you? Or why are you following me? We don't even talk. You don't even like my stuff. Like, what's going on here, you know? So please be a support, you know, please support your sister. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all seen where I came from, but y'all seeing the rise in this, alive and well, y'all seeing the rise. So again, if you would like to sow a seed, I'll have all of that information listed below in the description box. Always check that description box. That's where you'll find my social medias, my other YouTube channel, and all that jazz. But yeah, I love you guys dearly. 2021, we made it, but I ain't telling you to get out, but you got to get the hell out of here. You got to get the hell out of here, because we done with you. I love you guys. Peace and love always.